Assalamualaikum and hi everyone. So today we are discussing different ways to take care of our mental health. It's just as important as physical health, especially with all the stress people face in daily life. The options we can talk about are practicing self-care, seeking professional help, engaging in joyful activities, maintaining work-life balance, and fostering supportive relationships. Let's share our views and then decide which one we think is the most effective. I will start with practicing self-care. For me, this is the foundation of mental health. Simple things like getting enough sleep, eating healthy, exercising, or just taking time to relax. They really help me stay calm and balanced.
I totally agree with you. Self-care helps build a strong routine. I make it a habit to disconnect from my phone for a few hours each day. Take walks and get proper sleep. It helps my mood a lot. But sometimes, when things feel really heavy, self-care isn't enough. That's when I think seeking professional help is necessary. Therapists or counselors can help us understand the root of our stress or anxiety. There's still a lot of stigma, especially in some cultures, but I believe it's one of the most effective approaches.
That's a good point. I also believe therapy is very important, but not everyone can afford or access professional help easily. So, for me, the most practical and powerful approach is fostering supportive relationships. Talking to close friend or family helps me feel understood and less alone. Sometimes, just knowing that someone cares is enough to pull you out of a bad place.
I love that idea. I also depend a lot on my friend when I feeling down, but another thing that work really well for me is engaging in joyful activity like playing music, drawing, or even just watching a funny movie. This small thing gives me a break from stress and help me feeling happy again. I think we sometimes underestimate the power of fun.
That's so true. We need those fun moments to stay emotionally balanced. But I like to highlight another important of maintaining work-life balance. This is something a lot of people struggle with, especially students or people with busy jobs. If we work too much and don't take time for ourselves, we get burned out. I start blocking time each day to rest or do something non-work related. It helped my mental health so much a lot.
It seems like we all agree that there's no one-size-fits-all solution. I think all these approaches are connected. For example, if we maintain a good work-life balance, we will have more time for joyful activities or self-care. If we have supportive relationships, we are more likely to get help when we need it.
Exactly. And sometimes it's about combining them. Like when I'm really stressed, I might talk to a friend, go for a walk, and maybe even consider seeing a counselor. They all play a role, but some people find one approach works better for them depending on their situation.
That's true, but if we were to choose the most effective approach overall, I still say supportive relationships. They often act as the first step. For example, someone might not realize they need help until a friend points it out. And friends can also help us stay consistent with self-care or hobbies.
I agree. Emotional support from people around us give us strength. Even just having someone to talk to can change how we see a problem, and often those relationships are free and natural. You don't need an appointment. You just need to reach out.
I'm with you all. While I'm saying work-life balance and joyful activities are very important, supportive relationships might be the most meaningful and accessible approach.
Alright, It sounds like you have reached a conclusion. After considering all the options, we agree that fostering supportive relationships is the best overall approach to taking care of mental health. Of course, the other methods are also helpful, and combining them is ideal. But supportive relationships can be the most powerful starting point. Great discussion, everyone. Bye.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.